Undercover better sit low. The product base, but it drip though. Pocket fat when the chips low. Alex O, crypto, fit the party like a disco. Fan base like my wallet, yo. Stay true to the digital. Alex O, crypto. Alex O, crypto. Alex O, crypto. Alex O, crypto. What you know about juice? Making them moves. Data flow casual, breaking the news. Revenue proof. A building portfolios taking well over exceptional pain. I'm trapping this game. So participation ain't a hard knock. I put in the work so you got knowledge. You ain't drawing with luck when you following us. The result is a pan full of fat pockets. Bada bang, that's an outer game with an auto flame. With a lot of hate. Get above the lane, ain't about the trade. Have another trade, get another play. They playing God so pretentious. Grapes in these waters forbidden. Well indeed, that's a felony. Don't look at me for the TRB. Have you heard of TRB? I don't know. Undercover better sit low. The product base, but it drip though. Pocket fat when the chips low. Alex O, crypto, fit the party like a disco. Fan base like my wallet, yo. Stay true to the digital. Alex O, crypto, undercover better sit low. The product base, but it drip though. Pocket fat when the chips low. Alex O, crypto, fit the party like a disco. Fan base like my wallet, yo. Stay true to the digital. Alex O, crypto. Alex O, crypto. Alex O, crypto. Alex O, crypto. Alex O, crypto.
What is going on? Happy weekend. Mad love to every single one of you guys. Hopefully you're all doing well. Thank you for being here. It's another day in the beautiful crypto world. Happy Sunday. I told you guys I would come on. I told you guys I would come on the weekend. It's just a matter of time. Now, Bitcoin. Pushing, baby. Pushing 102, almost 103, hitting 103. Will it continue? It's good to see all the gang in here hanging out on a Sunday. Mad love to every single one of you. We can go over some trade ideas, some trade setups, Bitcoin top-down analysis, all that good stuff. So thank you for being here. Maybe you want to throw some altcoins in the chat. Maybe we can look at some of those if you're down. If you're down, much more chill on a Sunday, obviously. Ta-da! You thought I disappeared. You thought wrong. You thought wrong. Bitcoin. Flying, trying to rip to the upside. Now, is this a big fake out for the Sunday close? We'll have to wait and see, baby. That's why we love it. My God, let's see what you guys are trading. I saw like some marsupial in the chat. I think Exodus said rats. I think he's looking at some rats. What's going on, Piper? Good to see you, bro. Good to see you, man. Jeffrey, Carlos, make sure you guys are saying good morning. I mean, it is a beautiful Sunday, and it is a time of whatever, worship, wastedness. Maybe you drank too much last night. Maybe you need to relax. Maybe you need to have a little sleep in. Well, we're here. So make sure you do say good morning and drop some altcoins. Okay, drop some altcoins, and I'll tally some altcoins, and we'll go into those. We're going to do Bitcoin first. Good morning, Carlos. Good morning, Jeff. Seymour Liddy, good morning to you. Honor gang. Kai Dragon, Jacob Dorton, good to see you as well. Sniper's Nightmare in the chat, man. What's going on, bro? Hopefully you're doing well. He's going to get on the trade. Uh-oh. Sniper's Nightmare is coming back. Full Monty, man. He'd be sniping out some trades. Luke Zaldana. Good morning to you. Goldie Crypto, what's going on? You guys, new fan favorite is the gang sign. You guys like the gang sign. You guys shouldn't throw up gang signs, okay? You can get into a lot of trouble. Have you ever watched those YouTube videos where like the guy goes into the hood and he starts like throwing up like whatever gang signs and they try to jump them? Pretty funny. Pretty funny. Good times. Welcome back, Rashad. Good to see you, man. Handsome Rashad in the chat. What's going on, Bass Crouton? I have my own emoji. Mike something sick. Let's go. Let's go. Let's go. Exodus, what's going on, man? Good to see you, bro. Good to see you. Donato Cabrera, my man. What's going on? Markel, East breaking downtrend. Let's go. Let's go. Yeah. I mean, we're in a Brett trade, a swing Brett trade. Okay, swinging it, baby. It went down and everybody panicked because they're over leveraged yesterday. Oh, man. ETH. Okay. Trying to break out here. Trying to break out a nice little accumulation. We can look at ETH too. We'll make up a nice little list here. Bitcoin trying to pop, man. Trying to pop, lock, and drop it. You know, breakout, retest, continuation. Will we get it? We'll have to wait and find out. Make sure you guys are saying good morning. Let's make a list here. So I saw some rats. I don't know what we're going to look at on rats, but make sure you guys are throwing some altcoins in here. I'm not going to overstay my welcome today. Okay, it is Sunday. I will be live tomorrow morning. We'll trade the market open like we always do. But thank you guys for being here, supporting the channel. Would love to look at some altcoins for you. ED Camp, good morning. We got Phantom in there. Okay, we had a beautiful trade on Phantom in our Discord. And Crypto.com, Crowcoin. Slam Banjo, what's going on, man? Army Piper, laying in bed, still listening to the soothing sounds of Otter TA. Welcome, ladies and gentlemen, to the Otter Gang technical analysis on a Sunday morning. Link responding. Mad love to you, Van Pilot. Luke Zaldana likes some Injective. I like some Injective too. Irish K, good morning to you. Ray gonna get you. Mad love to you. Good to see you guys here this morning. Thank you for being here. Happy Sunday. Happy Sunday. Got the silly sinus syndrome today. What were you up to last night? That's all I got to say. Ray gonna get you, Louis Mayen. Good morning, Carlos. Let's go, Ronnie P. Oh, yeah, and Ronnie just got the market cipher. Ho, ho, ho discount. 60% off. Ho, ho, ho. You don't have to, but we have a link down below if you want to use ours. Ho, ho, ho. Shout out to Face. Shout out to F and G. Flopping and groping, baby. Let's go. You guys gonna make my list too long now. You're getting in long list territory, okay? I just went to see some puppies. Jens, Ceruleus, are you gonna get a new dog? That's awesome. I want to get a dog, but I don't want to get one until like my son's like 4 or 5. So we'll see. Want to have a family dog eventually, you know, the family dog. I think for me growing up, having a family dog was special. I loved having a dog as a kid. I had a border collie German Shepherd Husky mix named Josie. She was my world, man. She was my world, my hairy sister. I love her. I miss her. She was quite the character. XRP and CRV. Oh, man. Josie Jones. Tony Soprano, what's going on? Oh, look, it's my wife with my special delivery. I got to aim that light back here because my shadow makes like a circle on my greens. You see, look, it looks like I got a tumor. Wait. It's not a tumor. Here's my wife. They all asked to see you. Yeah, they all want to see you. They all know that I'm punching. There's the baby. There's a baby. There's my wife. See? Look at that. You've been exposed. There you go. There you go. You're spoiled. Think twice. My family dog is dying. Saddest shit ever. Kids are devastated. They got to learn loss, right? They got to learn loss. It's sad, but you know, how are they gonna prepare for loss? What happens when you go? You know, if they can't handle a dog dying, right? If they can't handle a dog dying, then how are they gonna handle? How are they gonna handle you going away or whatever, right? So, it's part of life. It makes the world go round, right? Good morning to everybody here. Good morning, Chicken. Good to see you, bro. Nick H, good to see you as well. All right, so we got a big list here. We get through this list. Maybe we do some more for you guys. We go over some of the trades that I'm looking at. I'm currently in a swing trade on Brett. It is it's spooking everybody out. It's spooky. I like when it spooks people. That means everybody's a little bit over leveraged and overexposed to something like this. Looking for Brett to break out. I mean, doesn't necessarily mean it's going to happen. Just something that, you know, holding this area in here. What I wouldn't like to see is some sort of head and shoulders here. That would be devastating, but we'll wait. We'll wait and see. Everything is starting to look a little bit toppy. Now, Bitcoin is getting on up here, which is pretty cool. Let's do top-down analysis on Bitcoin. Thank you, everybody, for being here. Mad love to every single one of you guys. Make sure that if you are new here, say good morning. You don't need to subscribe. You don't need to do whatever the hell they ask you to do here. You're your own person. We'll figure it out as we go. If you like it, you can stick around. All right. Weekly VWAP coming out here. Looking a little bit bearish. Okay, a little bit toppy. We got the red dot confirmation roll over here. Now, this can disappear if we push up. Okay, if we continue to push up here on a Sunday close, which is possible. Okay, we were talking about this weekly candle. The weekly candle is looking juicy. Okay, very nice hammer. Nice tail to the downside. Okay, hammer candle. I'm a carpenter. Love a hammer candle. Okay, continuation to the upside, ascending channel. However, getting a little bit overextended. Money is still creeping up over time. Okay, over time, but flattening out nonetheless. So for me, reset here. And we can look at something like this. So if we're looking at what we had before, we had the breakout, right? The continuation up, the continuation up. Very similar here, and we rolled over a little bit. What happened within this area? Okay, if we look here and here, and we look at previous price action, we chop solidated, right? Sideways, up and down before we continued the pump, okay? Not saying this is necessarily going to happen, but we can roll over a little bit, which wasn't even that devastating, okay? If we're looking at it here, we came back down. We retested these highs in here. Let's zoom in a little bit. We retested these highs in here pretty much, right? You can see it. You guys can see it. And then we went, right? Then we went. It grabbed all the liquidity within the range, and then it went. Now, this was before the parabolic bull run, right? That we are currently in, and everybody's like, you know, frothy about. So, is this going to happen? We don't know. That's the reason why we love crypto. At the end of the day, can we come back and retest back into this area here? We'll have to wait and see. And that's around 93,000. 90,000 would be kind of my low point here if we come back and retest the wick down in here right around 90K. Okay? Just saying. That's very, very, very much on the table. Okay? And that would do devastating things to all of your altcoin bags, and you probably would all cry. And, you know, I have tissues if you need them. But that's why we're in crypto. Big losses, big gains, you know. Got to ride the roller coaster, okay? The roller coaster is never fun, but if you manage to keep your hands up in the air long enough and then jump off at the right time, you can make a lot of money, and that's why we're here. All right? If it's too much for you, just take your money and run. Take it and run, okay? So as a trader, what am I looking for? I'm looking for a continuation and a push to the upside. However, I am very well aware that this is getting very overextended, but this candle looks nice on the weekly. When we get into like a 3-day, what do we have? Well, it starts to dramatically change. You can see the ramping of money flow coming in here, and you can see the curvature here on the momentum wave. So for me, nice curvature, nice push back up, VWAP crossover to the upside. This says, hey, man, we can keep going here. If Bitcoin wants to have a little rally, it's pretty much like Tuesday. Tuesday would be the day. Tuesday, it's pointing to going into Tuesday. So we'll see if we get into that as well. But looking good here. You can see here that we had the Darth Maul candle, that big sweep of liquidity. That could have been it. And this could be our rise to the heavens. Okay, so anything can happen in crypto. We're just trying to prepare ourselves as best as possible. So as we proceed down here, there is a bit of hopium, but we are in this ascending channel, right? So we're in this channel here, and typically these break down. I'm not saying it's going to happen. What I'm saying is that a retest back into any one of these lows would be healthy for a continuation. The sentiment in Bitcoin is very obvious, okay? They're trying to wreck leverage traders. Price is not moving nice and trendy. It's moving like a sporadic, I don't know what to call it without being really rude. It's just moving really aggressively in both directions, okay? Let's keep it at that. We got money coming in, which is good. However, bearish divergence across the board. We are very well aware of that as well. However, there is still room to the upside. As you can see here, even when we got to here, right, we still had another leg up, okay? So we could still get another leg up, okay? Very, very possible. Does it happen this Sunday? We don't know. We just want to position ourselves accordingly, right? So for me, you get long on certain tokens. You give yourself a wide enough berth on your stop loss, but you manage risk in these kind of situations. That's going to be most beneficial to all of us. Going into the 12-hour trigger wave, pushing on up. Will this be the trigger wave that finally pushes? Okay, so you can see money coming out, price going up, divergence, momentum coming down, divergence. However, trigger wave, trigger wave, trigger wave, and not one of these trigger waves pushed us to the upside. So you can see in here, we got push, we got a push, we got a push, and this continue to get us above this area in here, above that like 50 points. You can see 50 points over here on Market Cipher. You get above that 50 line, you start to get overextended. We haven't gotten overextended is what I'm trying to say. So there's still plenty of room to the upside. Nonetheless, we know that this has just rolled over each time. So we don't want to be fooled by these lovely lady lumps on the way up here, okay? So cautious. Now, if we're looking to trade this today, let's get into the 4, the 3, the 2, and the 1, okay? And we can use this as kind of a map towards trading altcoins today. So we're going to definitely do that and use our tools in order to maximize our ideas here. So we want to take a look at total 3, and we want to take a look at Bitcoin dominance, okay? These are going to give us an idea, okay? So let's take a look at total 3 on maybe a daily. Let's look at Bitcoin dominance. Let's go on a 4-hour on dominance, okay? Let's zoom out here. Let's get rid of the VWAP. Okay, we're good here. So total 3. Beautiful breakout. Continuation. Looks like XRP, for Christ's sake. Pretty wild, okay? What have we done? We've come back and we haven't gone into expansion, okay? That's the thing with altcoins, okay? We haven't gone into expansion. All we've done is V-shape recover. We have come back to where we were trading at the highs of the previous bull run, okay? So we have V-shape recovered. We have a beautiful V. We want to see expansion, okay? That would be more altcoin season. We do not see expansion. What I see is a big-ass flag, okay? And we can see this across the board. If we look at total 3 right now, we see this on all of our favorite tokens like XRP. Look at it. It looks the same. So we haven't gone into expansion. Really, everything's kind of waiting to pop, okay? This thing is waiting to pop. We want to see this thing go from this 1 trillion market cap of altcoins all the way to Valhalla. We want that. That is what we are here for. We want to see that boom, 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 okay? That boom, boom, boom. I won't go into it. Anyways, so waiting game. Nonetheless, very nice uptrend. Okay, so you could mark out this and you could say, hey, this is continuing to push and we're looking to continue upwards and we're making a higher low and yada. But until we start breaking above this area, we are still in still not an expansion, in my opinion. We look at things like the Russell 2000 as well, which is pretty much penny stocks in the stock market. It's the same deal, man. It's the same deal. We look over here, we look left, we see that, hey, man, we got a little taste. We got a taste of expansion, but now we have come back and retested those highs, right? We've retested those highs. V-shaped recovery, retesting those highs, not into expansion. We want to see more risk on, right? So are we going to get a Santa Claus rally? We hope so. Right, this would be the area where we're looking for a bounce on the Russell. This would also be the area where we're looking for continuation on the total 3, right? Getting above these areas. So we'll have to wait and find out, right? What kind of leads this charge is Bitcoin going and then going sideways, right? So going up, going sideways. Let's say we get to 106, we break out a little bit, we go sideways, people go risk on. You see Ethereum run, yada yada yada. You know the deal. I don't got to tell you the deal. You know the deal. That's why you're here. And if you don't know the deal, well, stick with us. Looking at dominance. Now, this is the interesting thing. When we look at dominance, what we can see is this beautiful uptrend to the upside here. Hasn't broken below this 54%, okay? 54% to me is significant. You can see how many times it acted as resistance and how many times it acted as support. 54% is where we need to drop below. And you know, anything in here is we're going to make money, okay? But if we're going off experience of the previous bull run, what we can see is that we dropped down and then we did this for 3 months, okay? For 3 months, and then we went, okay? So if we chop around here, this could be this could be a long wait for some of you guys, right? For some of you guys. I mean, a lot of us have been waiting since the bear market, and we're sitting pretty on our bags, I being one of them. But this can be a long way, okay? But even if we do correct 20%, I'm still up, right? So you need to be protecting yourself, and you might have to sit through a bumpy ride, and that's all I got to say about that. But right now, you can see we've broken down, we've retested this trend line, and I'm looking for us to come back down and challenge 54% again. But you can see people are holding Bitcoin right now, right? It's the same with USDT dominance. You can see that we dropped out of this channel, and now we have flattened out just exactly like where we were at in March, okay? It's the exact same as where everybody was getting super bullish in March. When we look over at anything like ETH, right? We're not even at the March highs, okay? We're basically, we're almost there, right? We're almost there. So March, right? V-shaped recovery, same exact story, okay? Same exact story. We've seen things that have had their runs, some things like Ondo and, you know, Injective or Sui, I mean, have had these beautiful pushes up. XRP, beautiful pushes up, expansion, right? But a lot of these other things are still sitting, you know, March highs. So this is what we want to look at for altcoins. We'll look at all your altcoins, but Bitcoin needs to go, right? Bitcoin needs to go. And what do we see when we look at this 4-hour chart? Very simply is that there is a boat ton of liquidity down here, okay? Liquidity, whatever you want to call it. There's lots of it, okay? So we're well aware of all the liquidity below us, okay? We turn on our liquidity. I'm sorry. It's Sunday. We shouldn't be talking about liquidity like that, okay? But we can see that price definitely would bounce off of here. When it's a positive delta on chart prime, it definitely does like a good bounce. But, you know, if we sweep this high here at 104, right, which we've had marked out. If you're part of our Discord, we have it marked out, right? If we sweep it, then we could be looking to come back down to that 90,000 mark, okay? Very, very simple, right? Very simple. So looking at the 4-hour here, we're getting a bit overextended here with money just very indecisive, okay? That's my first thought when looking at this. If I was looking to trade Bitcoin today, triple top here on Bitcoin, ascending channel, breakout, retest, continuation, very much on the table. So you have this ascending triangle here, breakout, retest, continuation, Sunday pump. This would be probably on the weekly close. This would be this evening if we get that, okay? That would be fun. That would be fun. We're prepared for it. So we're looking for some sort of retest back in here and some continuation. Now, if we get acceptance back in here, I definitely think we're at least coming down to here, most likely in this area in here, right around 97, 98. Okay, some of my key areas that we'll get into as we flip through our catalog here. What do we see about the highs here on the 2 hour? So just looking at price action, every time price pushes up, we can see exhaustion in the wicks. 1, 2, 3, 4, right? So it's trying to push and then getting rejected. Trying to push, then getting rejected. Well, what's it doing right now? It's trying to push. Okay, so be aware. And then our all-time highs are up here. Not a lot of volume. Right? If we do break, we're in price discovery. This thing could absolutely rip to the upside. So you want to be very careful with shorts. Okay, make sure you're using a stop loss when you enter. When you enter, okay, please, please, please. That is going to be critical. Going to 1 hour, very similar story. Money coming back into the market, looking strong, but like I said, liquidity down below, even on this 1 hour time frame where we can see prices just coming up right here and really wants to retrace before continuation, right? So you could look for a retrace back into like a golden pocket in here, probably somewhere here, right? And then that continuation of that ascending triangle, and then we go, okay? And that would be the long that I'd be looking for if I was trying to trade it this weekend, but I'm going to the library with my son today. That's where I'm going. I'm in a swing long Brett trade and nothing else, okay? I'm going to go and get some more books for my boy. That's the highlight of my Sunday. I'm going to have a nice Sunday dinner. I'll be on the Discord. If you do want to be part of our little gang over here, you can come over and hang out with us in the Discord. Mad love to everybody in here. Always saying good morning. See, we are a very good morning community. There's a deal on Market Site for $600 rather than three grand, right? Amazing group of people here. Traders helping traders, all working together. The family, and we do have a holiday sale going on right now until January 3rd. So if you want to do some more research and hang out with us, we'd love to have you subscribe. If you are new, we day trade every morning live, Monday to Friday, 8 a.m. till 10 a.m., where we trade the market open and definitely help all of you guys try to be profitable traders. We have 4 traders, Thesis, absolutely crushing trades like a mofo. We got Kyle, we got myself, we got Brewberry with the TA, with the charts, with the analysis, with the Brett trade. I even say, I'm Soul's looking juicy. I've entered Brett. Okay, there was the trade setup. Okay, looking for a breakout retest on TIA. Okay, things like that. You get in all these ideas, and it's up to you guys to execute. Sometimes we give more confirmed signals when we enter, when we exit. A lot of the times we give ideas, right? Breakout retest TIA. Okay, so breakout retest TIA. Let's take a look at this trade. Okay, so we came up. We didn't break out. No breakout. Right? Oh, breakout. There's the breakout, retest, continuation. So you would have been looking down here. Okay? Just the idea, though. I set alerts. I give you ideas. Hopefully, you guys can execute on yourself. Okay? You got to have some sort of knowledge of trading before you join the Discord, please. It's hard to help everybody. And, it's a great community. Nonetheless, we are kind. We are not douche canoes. And we would love to have you. Let's go and check out the chat now that I have rambled on, but right now looking at this, looking toppy. So we'll take a look at the altcoins. We'll go through those, but looking toppy. Let's say good morning in the chat. Mad love to every single one of you guys. Good morning, my friend, and happy Sunday to the Otter gang. Let's go, Tradefly in the chat. My brother, man, how you doing? We got to get you on here, man. We got to get you on. I can't not have you come. I mean, I know your schedule is crazy. You could trade from the library, says Ronnie. Mad love to you, man. Mad love to you. Good to see all of you guys in here. Ranging at 100K is a massive issue. Yeah, it's an emotional turmoil, right? It's like above 100K, happy days. Below, we're all going to zero, right? It's pretty funny. Liquid Jesse, oh man, you guys are bad. Good morning, Bratochka, in my hero, Lucky Deal. Good morning to you guys. Hopefully you're doing well. Don't forget to hit the notification bell when you subscribe to the channel. ETH to 3,900. We'll see. Donato Cabrera. Good morning, Wonderbar. Good to see you as well. Nick H. Good morning. Maureen, good morning. How's it going? Good to see you. Need up, pal. Good time to sell now. It's always a good time to pay yourselves. depending on your position, man. Puppies are great for kids. Good morning, Alex. Good morning, Adam. Good to see you. Hopefully you're doing well. Massey, good morning. Sam Zerker, Darren Does Things, Luis Massey, Goldie Crypto, John Woods, Jen Ceruleus. Make sure you guys are saying good morning, going through the top-down analysis. Lots of otters in the chat. Let's go, let's go, let's go. Gang, gang, gang. Scott, good morning to you. Al Jr., what's going on, my brother? Good to see you as well. Lunar Beaches, Crypto, Grim Reaper, Crypto Nader. We need BTC dominance to drop and BTC to keep pushing up, and alts will get a good pump. Absolutely. We went over that. So dominance, I'm looking, it needs to break that 54%. We've stopped the trend to the upside, but it needs to get above or below that 54% with Bitcoin continuing to push. 20% discount for all the altcoins. That would be nice. Let's go. So thank you, everybody, for being here. Just a sub. Tradefly, mad love to all of you guys, man. Mad love. So we got Rats, FTM. We got some altcoins to go through. We can look at all those. Thank you, everybody, for being here, supporting the channel. Was there any requests in the Discord for any tokens? I'm just going to check quickly to see if you guys wanted to bug me in here. I love being bugged, by the way. Nope, 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 nope. Boom, boom. Congratulations to Goldie for your USDT. Mad love to you. I loved seeing all the winners the other day. We're supposed to do a giveaway for the best douche canoe picture. Don't be a douche canoe is one of our rules in our chat. We got a bunch of douche canoes in here. The highest of douches. the hexagons. We got this guy. He's a douche canoe. When you're trying to understand crypto networks for the first time. And there's the gang. Don't mess with the otter gang. Mad love to every single one of you guys for being here, supporting the channel, hanging out with me. You could be at church, or this maybe crypto is your church, but we're here. And thank you for being part of the gang, man. Let's go over and take a look at Rats. This looks like it's coming down. All right. Rats. Is it 1,000 rats or is it just rats? I don't trade rats. I think Thesis trades rats a lot. Which, I mean, I don't... Is it 1,000 rats? No, it's just rats. It's not 1,000 rats, is it? I don't trade rats. 1,000 rats. Let's go. That's so the token's easier to type in, right? Yeah, 0.8 cents. It's really 0.0000000, one of those tokens, you know? Looking at the daily here. So chop solidation very much at the lows, right? So the thing with meme coins, you want them down here if you're going to get in, right? You want them down here because going back up to the highs is a 100% move. You've doubled your money. So if this is going to hold, this can turn into a magnificent swing trade, right? So for me, understand that, hey, these are the lows. If we come into this area, this could be a potential good buy, okay? And for me, whenever I'm trading meme coins, you got to give it the birth, right? You got to give it the big old fat, 20% 3x leverage trade. You don't need a lot of leverage to trade a meme coin, okay? Just like the Brett trade, okay? We give it room, and we've succeeded very well with these, okay? Very well, might I say. Like in our Discord, I gave the Pepe trade from this inverse head and shoulders, and this thing absolutely went parabolic, okay? Beautiful trade. Look at this, 120%, okay? With a wide berth, okay? Doubled the money, right? Doubled the money, right? I believe we did one on Peanut. I believe we did one on Turbo. Look at this thing. Amazing. Okay, so you don't need a lot to make a lot here. So let's go back to our Rats coin here. I hate how you have to enter it like that. That's kind of stupid, isn't it? Let me just pull it up here. So if you're looking for the long, of course, this would be the ideal area, right? Like you're coming down into this green box here. You can see that clearly you're in a place where you're looking for this thing to get above the highs here. If we pull volume across in here, right, you're definitely looking for this thing to hold, right? You have a volume node in here. So getting above this area is going to be critical. And then you have some stops along the way. Okay, so a big rollover creates a big fair value gap, which is very nice for the taking, okay? So bottoming structure here, you got bullish divergence. You got the shoe pattern that I talk about quite often here, where you get that stiletto and then the flattening of the shoe, okay? This seems to play out quite nicely as long as you're waiting for a higher high to come in. So for me, it's a matter of, hey, structure, bang, let's go, right? As long as we're mitigating some of the highs in here, then this turns into probably a very lucrative trade. The concern is money coming out and Bitcoin obviously being toppy. So if Bitcoin is toppy, right, I may want to wait to enter this thing. That's my thinking. Maybe I'll wait for this high to be taken for a much more bigger structure so I can look for the retest and then get on. So I'm not waiting through the chop, right? For now, looking strong going into the 1 hour. So we got bullish divergence here on the 1 hour, which is nice as well. Okay, lower low, higher low. Okay, looking for continuation here. So a nice push up. If I'm looking to trade this as like a degenerate short-term time trader, what I would be looking for right now is a retest back into the highs. Okay, so I'd be looking for this area in here. I'd be looking for a long in here, below the lows, and then I'd be targeting back up to the high, okay? If I was trying to degenerate trade that, which I know a lot of you guys like that, so that's how I would look to trade that right there, and that's the area that I would look for rats to retrace to so that you can take the splinter trade rather than the dirty marsupial rat trade, okay? You want to be like Ninja Turtles with meme coins, okay? You got to, I don't know where I'm going with this. I'm just saying, okay? If this, then that. So I would like to see a retest back in here and continuation out, right? This thing can turn into this thing, right? Which is pretty cool. So you get in on a scalp, right? And then you let 25% of it ride, and it can turn into this beautiful big old kahuna, okay? Just a different way to play it. But in my opinion, 3x leverage, very, very small amount of margin, risking 2%. And giving yourself a big old wide berth for a trade like this, okay? Be cautious, please. Please, I beg of you. I beg of you to be cautious, okay? Oh, man. Don't catch knives, rather buy and long on bullish structure flips. That's the one, DDT. That's the one, man. We're going to 8K, says Massey. We're going to 8K, Tino. Mad love to every single one of you guys. Wild Deuces, Twinsing in the chat. Mad love to you. Trade Fly, my man. Exodus, good to see you as well. Mike Dutch. Who's Mike? What? Who's Mike? Who's Mike Dutch? Mike Dutch? Who's this? Who is this? Is this your brother? Gains for Life. Good morning, Rashad. Good morning, Crypto Nader. Welcome. Rashad just got a free membership to the Discord. Mike Dutch. No worries, Exodus. Mad love to you, brother. Oh, man. I bet you this is Mark Dutch's alter ego account or something like that. You guys are crazy. You guys are crazy. Let's go over to Phantom. Take a look over. Phantom is a choppy coin. So first and foremost, when trading Phantom, you need to give yourself a little bit more wiggle room just because it is very, very, very chop-tastic, okay? Where is FTM? Okay. So we were looking at Phantom the other week. Oh, just to come back and revisit the lows. It did, obviously, a big old dumperelli here coming down. So right now, it looks like it wants to break out. So we were looking at this, I believe it was on maybe on Friday in the Discord, but what are we getting into here? Remember, Bitcoin's overextended, right? So we got this is a pretty obvious triple top, okay? This is also a bull flag, okay? Where do you want to buy this? You want to buy this on a breakout, retest, continuation, or you want to wait for it to come down to the lows? Okay, very, very simple. Right here is not where you press buy, okay? Just looking at this, we're basically range bound within this area in here. And you can see that we have a big old block of support here. So for me, this is like my ideal area for a retest continuation would be right here for Phantom. Just keeping it very simple. Okay, let's get into like a 1 hour. Yeah, so you have an impulse low here, double bottom here, bullish divergence, continuation pattern here. So for me, I would be pulling the fib from swing low to swing high. And it looks right now that if we get a little bit higher, right, coming back down would be golden pocket area, right? So this is where I would set the trap. Or we're looking at this. So we can draw the high in here, right? Just a nice little box. And if this, then this, right? So we have the bullish divergence pushing us out, right? So, and then we have two options. So we have option one, where we have continuation, and then option two is where we get retracement and then continuation, okay? Looking for this, if this, then that, right? Right now, middle of the range, no trade, okay? Very simple. That's how you're treating it, okay? Trying to keep Phantom under locks. Now, remember, this is very choppy. Look at the chop. Look at the chop. Look at the chop, right? This is like a channel of chop, okay? You want to be giving yourself enough wiggle room, okay, if you're measuring any of this stuff, enough wiggle room to actually maximize your profit. So you can see that a top range about 1%. Wherever your stop loss is, you want to add 1% to that. So let's say you're getting long down here. You want to give that self a little bit of wiggle room. So looking at this, let's say you're putting your stop below this low here, right? Account for 1% slippage, I guess you'd call it, right? Slippage to the downside. So you want to give yourself a little bit more room, right? Therefore, changing your margin and leverage to accommodate for that extra bit of slippage, okay? Because you can see this thing is, fat fingered or something, right? You can see that when it moves, it's very choppy. So you got to account for that when trying to trade something like that to allow yourself to actually take advantage of a move, okay? Let's go over to our next coin. Thank you, everybody, for being here, smashing up the likes. We're live on a Sunday. We got 190 people in here. Pretty cool, man, for a Sunday. 196, actually, and 81 likes. So thank you guys for being here. I'm Tino's brand manager from Traders Reality. Mark is my brother from another mother. Okay. The Vector Candles, mate. My wife is from the Vector Candles. She goes on and she tells me you got to mitigate the Vector Candles as they come back down. They retrace. What comes up must come down. Recover the Vector Candles. Oh, I lost my voice there. Don't be a namby-pamby. My wife is British, so I'm allowed to put on the fake British accent, okay? She can take the piss out of me. She can take the piss. Shout out to Tino and Traders Reality. I love Tino, man. Tino is very wise, and he tells a beautiful Greek narrative that everybody needs to listen to. Shout out to TR. Wouldn't quit my day job. Yep, that's the one. Wouldn't quit my day job either, man. Been part of the TR for over a year and a half in the Lifer 99 Discord for 1.5 years, and happy to be here with the gang since under 400 subscribers. Mad love to you, Bascruton. Mad love to you, bro. Thank you for supporting the channel, man. Thank you for supporting the channel. Let's go over to Crow. But is it real hair? What are you guys talking about? I don't even know. Okay, let's go over and take a look at Crow Coin, okay? Crypto.com. Does anybody use Crypto.com? I used it to buy Beam once, I think. Crow Coin. And I mean, it's better than Coinbase. So, big move up here on Crow. And chop solidation. So, in my opinion right now, looking at this, so we have a very clear downtrend. Okay, so I'm going to go from this high. Sometimes with drawing your trend lines, you definitely want to work backwards. So you'll go from this high back up into here. Does that connect? I like this one. But I do like this one a little bit more in here with candle closes. So I would be looking at this, setting an alarm. Okay, that's going to be key here. Looking for strengths, right? Right now we're in a bull flag, trying to continue outwards, but really we're in a range when we're zoomed out here. So looking at this, let's pull some key levels of support and resistance. And we can see, yeah, there's some support here. There's some resistance here. And then even up at the value area high here, I'd be very cautious. So you're range bound, right? And you're stuck at the point of the control. So what that means is you don't want to get hot dog slapped, right? You want to trade the buns. When looking at a range, you want to buy premium, you want to buy discount, and you want to buy a sell premium, right? You don't want to get noodle slapped by Mark Dutch, okay? You want to trade the nice, juicy buns in the range, okay? Keep it very simple. Buy low, sell high, right? So where are you now? You're right in the wiener zone. You don't want to get slapped by this thing. That's how I would look at it, okay? So we have support down here, we have resistance up here, and you're in the middle of the zone, right? So either you're waiting for this or you're waiting for this and continuation, right? Keeping it very simple. Going over here on market cipher, yeah, momentum's coming back in. You're getting a little bit of strength on money flow. However, if I was trading this short term right now, I would be looking for a retest of previous highs into a golden pocket. Okay, a little bit lower. A little bit lower and a little bit slower. What she said. And looking for this to continue, right? So there's my trap. There's my understanding that, hey, if we lose this area, we're coming to bounce off here. Probably a nice bullish divergence, right? You get that. You get the continuation. Or we're looking to get above this trend line here and put in some work, right? So you're looking for this and that continuation up, and this 19.3 cents being your take profit area, okay? So you got a nice move, 8% move. Looking pretty juicy right now. You're banging your head on some resistance here. So looking at this, we know there's resistance here because we can see the amount of support that was here before. So really flipping this area too is going to be critical for CRO coin, okay? But I would be looking for a retest back in here, a nice little swing trade, okay? Stop loss below this big volume node in here and targeting back up to the highs, okay? Keeping it very simple, a nice little risk to reward and a nice 10% move, okay? So keeping it simple on these altcoins, right? What we're looking for is Bitcoin dominance coming out and Bitcoin going up, right? Are we going to get it? Well, we'll have to wait and see. I think the fireworks are going to start at around 6, 7 o'clock today, right? Looking at Bitcoin overextended, right? Very overextended. This tells this just generally when we look at something like this, we look for it to come back down. Overextension, triple top. I mean, this would be my first target, okay? If you do want all the key levels, they are in the Discord, okay? That we have for the members, okay? Looking for that continuation here on CRO coin. Shout out to everybody in the chat. Mad love to every single one of you guys. Make sure you guys are saying good morning. No hot dogs. That's the one. R.S. Miller, no, you don't want to get that. How do you feel on FXS? I've never heard of it, Seymour. Thanks so much for the membership. You're welcome, man. You're welcome. I'm glad to have you. Glad to have you. Gains for life. Fun analogy. Well, you want to get noodle slapped, you know. We have a GIF in the Discord for that. It's right here. Where is it? Don't be this girl. Okay? This is not. It's dangerous trading, okay? Be very cautious. Yes, it's one of my favorites. Maybe that's rude. I don't know. I don't know if that's rude. I don't know if that's rude. I'm here for it, though. I'm here for it. You got to have fun. You got to have a sense of humor to be here. I mean, if I'm hurting your feelings, you probably want to go somewhere else, and that's okay. That's okay. We make money here and have what are you giving for Christmas? We'll do a giveaway. We'll do some memberships and stuff like that in the Christmas holidays. We do have a holiday sale right now on our Discord. 25% off for all people who want to sign up and hang out with us. We'd love to have you. For traders, helping you guys profitable. You know, it's a great community. It's a great community. So very proud of what we've created. Built on kindness, okay? Built on kindness. Don't be a douche canoe. And have a bloody sense of humor, mate. Let's go over and take a look at one of our best performing coins in our portfolio, and that is Link. My God, Link has had a beautiful push here, and we've traded it pretty well, We've had a couple of great trades in our Discord on this, and guess what? It keeps pumping, right? However, this is a rounded top, which typically breaks down. Okay, whenever you have rounded tops, you typically come back to your lows, which would make sense to me. So looking at this, where's our lows? Oh, very simple, keeping it simple, stupid, as we say, and understanding that, hey, we are in a rounded top right now. If we do come down, right, this would look like this, right? It would be rounded here, and it would come back down to the bottom at minimum. If we get a flag, there's an inverse cup and handle, which I don't trade a lot, right? But that would bring us down right back into the range down here, right? That would bring us down to that $22 area, okay? So if we hold here, great, $27. We need to hold $27. We lose $27 very, very easily back within this range coming to 25. Very easily, okay? Very, very simple. Coming at $25. You can see the big volume node in here at $25. That's where you're coming, okay? But if we hold here, right, we're definitely looking for this thing to continue, which is what we expect. We saw, I think it was it Trump buying a bunch of Link or something like that? That was all over the news. But look at this flag. This is looking actually fairly decent here. So very similar, right? If it breaks out, right, we can look for that continuation here. Okay, I'm actually going to set an alarm on here. Probably going to happen when I'm reading a book to my son in the library, but that's okay. And looking for the continuation here. Now, money is coming out of the asset, right? So this is always concerning. Whenever you got like a channel, you can see the channel here, right? So you got this kind of lower channel coming out on Market Cipher. This is divergence, right? This is divergence. You got a big divergence in here. So be very aware that, hey, this could fake you out and then break down. So be cautious here. And it's obviously going to be led by our good old friend Bitcoin, okay? Bitcoin's trying to push here. Will it break out? I mean, you probably wanted to get in off like a 382 in here, right, on Bitcoin. Looking at, 382 continuation here. So it's trying. But Link looking strong AF recently. So for me, it's just a matter of how you're going to play it. So looking at this downwards channel, very clear as day. So going into here, right, this thing typically breaks out, right? So either you're looking for this thing to get rejected right now and break down into here and then push out. Let's pull some volume quickly to get you more of a key level here. And let's pull a fib from swing low to swing high. Has it bounced off the 786? Yes. Platinum pocket. Yeah, so you're definitely looking at the lows of the range here. Even if we come to the low down here, golden pocket, perfect bounce. This would come up higher actually. Yeah, so your level would be these lows in here. Very clear. That would be your level that you're looking for the bounce. For continuation upwards, okay? 786, guaranteed liquidity is residing there. There it is, liquidity, right? Okay, order block down below. So if this, then that, just looking at this. So we want to see this break and continue, okay? The continuation would typically come back to retest the highs in here, okay? Or you're looking for this thing to roll over, and then you're looking to get long down in here. Okay, so two levels to watch on Link. Breakout, retest, continuation. Or you're looking for this thing to come back down to 2770, okay? To be more specific for you, okay? And that's what I'd be looking for on Link. Set your alert on this trend line. I would set this a little bit higher like that. Set your alert and wait. Trading is waiting, okay? Trading is definitely waiting. Shout out to you guys. Shout out to the Otter Gang, Multi-Sig Dummy. What's going on, man? Good to see you. Darren does things in the chat. What about Brett? Thanks. We went over Brett. We are in a swing trade on Brett, okay? Brett, I'm looking for Brett to pop, okay? Swing trade right now. Looking for Brett to go to 26 cents. We'll see if we get it, okay? Mad love to you guys. Mad love to every single one of you guys here. We got 180 people in here, man. Pretty wild. Let's go over and take a look at Injective. You know, actually not impressed with Injective, okay? Injective is one of my big bags and still really struggling to get back up to these March highs. Okay, so Injective, to me, has a nice 60, 50% move, still very much left in it. It just hasn't happened, okay? Injective pre-retracement here going into March had an absolute tear to the upside. 400%, 4x move, okay? Now, accumulating out, retesting the highs in here at $25 and trying to continue. Not doing so hot, okay? Not doing so hot. However, bottoming structure, okay? So looking for this thing to hold, continuation upwards, getting above critical lows in this area here. So let me just pull a volume profile here. Actually, yeah. So still trying to escape $29, $28. That's the story, isn't it? So you got massive support here at 27, and then you're trying to crack into 32, right? You can see the very clearly defined ranges when looking at this. So you can see that resistance in here and support, right? So we got above, we flipped the support. Now we're looking for continuation up. And then you can see the clear resistance up in this area over here, right? So for me, you're in no man's land, which means you can chop in here and then the decision up or down can be made, okay? So that's understanding where we are in price action. Now going over to the 1 hour, what do we see? Well, this looks like a bullish divergence actually right now. So where's my market cipher? Not popping up. There we go. Bullish divergence in here. Yep, beautiful bull div. Okay, continuation here. So for Injective, we're looking for a retest of the highs into a golden pocket, right? And continuation into, let's connect some lines here. So we go from the high to the low here, and getting above here and breaking out. Okay, we have resistance in front of us here. Okay, so this is going to be a support and resistance flip that you're looking for. So you're looking for this thing to get above, hold and push, okay? If not, you're looking for it to come back into here, right? You have a trend line coming up now. So either you're going to get long down here or you're getting long off a rejection and continuation triple bottom, right? You're looking for that triple bottom continuation. Very dependent on Bitcoin. Yet again, same deal, right? So you're looking for this, you're looking for this, or you're looking for this down into here. So you have 3 key levels. You're waiting for price to give you the direction it wants to go, okay? That's the narrative right now. So bullish divergence, money coming back in, looking for a little retrace back into this area and continuation out. Targets being to get above that $32, okay? That's going to be critical for long-term Injective, right? You can see this big green box. That's where it needs to get above. This should be red now because it is resistance, okay? So coming into this area right now, we'll see if we get it. But trying to push, holding this $27 is critical. It needs to hold this. Otherwise, we're getting acceptance back into the lower range, and you could expect us to come down to $22, which is hard to say, but it's true. Okay? It's true. BTC ranges and alts party, be aware. Let's go. Subscribe to Traders Reality and subscribe to Mark Dutch. I'm back. Had to hide more. Oh my God. You're buying more fishing lures, man. More fishing lures. Mad love to every single one of you guys here. Blood's in the chat. What's going on, brother? Good to see you. Bang, bang. Mad love to you. Crypto Blood, guys. Go check out Crypto Blood. He's in the house, man. We got to do a collab before Christmas. Ho, ho, ho. The savings event, man. Mad love to you, brother. Hopefully you're doing well on these wild times. Good to see you in the chat, man. Hopefully you're doing well. Let's go on and take a look at Solana. Solana looked juicy yesterday and did not go, okay? Did not go. 220, trying to break out here. Solana's been actually underperforming recently, chop solidating in this descending channel. So we're still looking for Solana to push, even in our Discord, okay? So this has come back down and retraced right now, okay? Back down to our golden pocket bounce. Okay, so that would have been your long yesterday. Looking juicy yesterday, but really just chopping away, right? So you can see the anchor trigger wave trying to push price up here. Literally needs to get above $225. That is Solana's job right now in order to remain bullish. Okay, this is a downtrend. It needs to get back above these highs in here around $225. So if this, then that. Right now, you could be looking for a potential Solana long. Solana, Lana, long. Solana, Lana, long, 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 long. Oh, yeah. Okay. Girl, I want to make you sweat. Breakout, retest, continuation. It's there, right? So this is a valid trade setup. It's just I want to see strength in Bitcoin, right? So what I would be looking for is a break of structure, okay? So I want to see Solana get above this high here or above this high here. Show me the money, right? Get up in here. We know there's resistance here. So you're going to take a trade that's going to pay you, 2%. Kind of ugly, right? I'd rather go for the one that's going to come back up to the highs in here, right? And take that 8% gain, right? So for me right now, looking like bottoming structure, but doesn't mean it can't come back down, sweep the lows, and then bounce, giving you bullish divergence, something like that, right? Where you're getting that continuation. So I'd be very cautious with this right now. I would like to see strength, then the retest back in, coming down into these lows. Okay, that would be ideal for me for Solana. No trade yet. Looking for a potential bounce. But overall, needs to put in some work. It's really been quite ugly lately. So Solana, trying to go. Slam Banjo, Robert Jones, Jeanette, gang. Good morning, Airdropper. Good to see you. Good morning, Jeanette. Hopefully you're all doing well. Doug, how's it going, man? You're getting your messages deleted. I have 300. Oh my God, too many. Okay. XRP and CRV. You guys are making me look at some interesting things. XRP needs to hold where it's at, okay? XRP is extremely overextended, and we are in this big old range now, and we'll have to wait and see. Like for me, XRP is if this, then that, right? So this thing will go so flat on you until it wants to move, okay? Understanding XRP. Right now, I'd be looking at this to break out, retest, continue. You got some key levels of support. Need to hold 230. If you lose 230, you're back down to $2. I'm sorry to say it. Ooh, that's going to hurt some feelings. Shout out to the XRP army. You're going to $10, I swear. Oh, man. Where do you got? Put a 1 in the chat if you hold XRP. I would like to know. If you hold XRP. Okay. This is consolidating sideways. That's all it's doing, okay? Consolidating sideways. Patience. Okay? You want to wait till it starts moving, then you jump on the trend. That's XRP, baby. Look, starts moving, breaking out, right? It starts breaking out. You jump on the trend. Use good risk management, you jump on the trend. You wait for this. Nothing until then, man. Like, you're trying to catch this stuff, you're going to put yourself in harm's way. You're going to wait too long. You wait for this. See, same thing. Right? Same thing. Jump on, stop loss here, low leverage, jump on the trend. Okay? It's going to go. When it goes, it goes. So be prepared. Because when it goes down, it does the same shit. Okay? So that's why you don't want to jump onto it. Look at this coming back down and retesting. Holding 230 would be nice. And then last but not least, we got X or CRV. Okay. Yeah, double top. Ugh. Money coming out. This looks nasty, man. You're looking to come back down to $1. That's as simple as I can keep it, man. That's as simple as I can keep it. I need you guys to do me a favor. All right? I need you guys to do me a favor. That's the end of the show for me. I need you guys to do me a favor. Please go over here and throw some otters in the chat for me. Please go over here. Sending the gang over. Please go over here. Support my friends, okay? I love these guys. These guys are family.
Yeah, I do want to
Please go over here and support my friend Billy Goat Tails.
Today, and
they're doing a launch. I'm in this book. They're launching a book right now.
In fact, probably most of the behind the scenes work. And he has been for a long time. You know,
they're doing a book right now. Billy Goat Tails. I can't redirect you, so I really appreciate you guys going over here.
To get this
I really do. I really need you guys to do this for me. I really love these guys. These guys are family.
Has been admitted to the hospital this morning.
I've put the link down below.
If you guys can, I would appreciate.
I put the link down below. If you guys can go over here, it means the world to me. This is what Givers Gain is about. The Otter Gang. These guys really helped me on my first
so if you have time
on my first time starting my channel, everything, like they got me on a couple shows. Billy's always been kind to me. These guys are incredible people, man. These guys will help you work on your mindset, work on being grateful. So please go over here, please, and go and throw some otters in the chat.
Part of our team, and all he's one of our friends and part of our family. So
and go and support my friends. Good people, man. I don't shill many people.
That's on X.
A lot of people are scammy douche canoes, okay? I don't like them. But these guys are amazing. We love these guys.
You can have a beautiful car, but if you don't have any gears.
Tony the Gorilla Guru.
Yeah.
Of BGT.
Yep.
Let's go and support Givers Gain. Good people. Mike Dutch in the chat. Mad love for the $20 super chat.
Otter gang, let's go.
The Otter gang. Always showing up for people, man. That's what we do.
Never disappoints. No matter if it's
that's what we do. Go and show some support for fellow content creators. Go over to the link, please. Thank you guys so much for supporting me. Mike Dutch, thank you so much for the super chat. God bless you, man. Have a wonderful, wonderful Sunday. Thank you for the super chat. I appreciate you guys. I'm going to go watch some Billy Goat Tails and go to the library today. If you need anything, join the Discord. Okay, join the Discord. Come over and hang out.
It is a Christmas movie. What are you talking about?
Join the Discord. We'd love for you to have you guys. Thank you for supporting me. I will see you tomorrow morning. We'll go and crush the charts. Scalping Bitcoin like we always do. God bless you guys. Have a wonderful, wonderful Sunday. I'll see you guys tomorrow. Bye.
Undercover, better sit low. The product base, but it drip though. Pocket fat when the chips low. Alexo, crypto, fit the party like a disco. Fan base like my wallet, yo. Stay true to the digital. Alexo, crypto. Alexo, crypto. Alexo, crypto. Alexo, crypto. What you know about juice? Making them moves, that'll flow casual, breaking the news. Revenue proof, a building portfolios, taking well over exceptional pain. I'm trapping this, so participation ain't a hard knock. I put in the work so you got knowledge. You ain't drawing with luck when you following us. The result is a pan full of fat pockets. Bada bang, that's an otter gang with an auto flame. With a lot of hate, get above the lane, ain't about the trade. Have another trade, get another play. They playing God so pretentious. Grapes in these waters forbidden. Well, indeed, that's a felony. Don't look at me, but it's TRB. Have you heard of TRB? I don't know. Undercover, better sit low. The product base, but it drip though. Pocket fat when the chips low. Alexo, crypto, fit the party like